Hey, how we doing today, folks? Me again, Shannon Fox here, Devoted Patriots 2 channel. I have found a really good video. I think everybody should hear this, especially if you're a parent or if you're concerned about your grandkids. No doubt about it, this is a good one. I'll try not to laugh halfway through it, but it's quite comical just the way this woman rips into the lefties. This is for all the lefties that think it's okay to brainwash our children. Everybody go ahead and check this one out. It's a good one. Barn burner, no doubt about it. Give me just half a second and I'll jump out of here.
And I don't appreciate you trying to put this in my child's head. Just because she's black, just because she's a female, does not make her oppressed, does not make her at the bottom of the totem pole. And you don't need to form a whole classroom activity around trying to make my black daughter feel better about herself.
I'm with you.
But I love to see this mass red pilling happening. I love it. I can't get enough of it.
Say, well, it's not critical race theory, but what it is bullshit. And technically, they are not teaching critical race theory. But I don't care what you call it. What you can't take away from parents is the ones that listened over the Zoom calls for the last year. You can't take away the experience from them of hearing the foolishness that their children were being taught. I don't care what name you give it or what you call it. You are not going to teach my little black kids that because of their black skin, they aren't going to make it. Because of their black skin, they aren't going to be anything. And I don't think it's fair that you teach little white kids because of their white skin that they're privileged or they're inherently evil. You can't take away the experience that parents have had over the last year. So you can get on TV and you can lie and you can, say, well, technically it's not critical race theory or whatever. You can say that, but you cannot take away what we experienced during this pandemic and listening to what our children were learning. I actually heard my daughter in a class where the teacher was telling her how pitiful black women were and how she supports Trayvon Martin's mother and sends money to her because black women we're at the bottom of the totem pole. I was so upset when I heard that I wrote her a nice little letter and let her know, listen, you are not my child's white savior. And I don't appreciate you trying to put this in my child's head. Just because she's black, just because she's a female does not make her oppressed, does not make her at the bottom of the totem pole. And you don't need to form a whole classroom activity around trying to make my black daughter feel better about herself.
I can't help it. It's great, folks. That's the good stuff right there. Wow.